I'm Steve Watson at Someday Farm, and I'm here thinking about Kung Fu and how it fits into your martial arts practice. Kung Fu, of course, I'm defining here as honest, earnest, sincere, dedicated application of the entire self in the direction of a destination. Often it's translated as hard work over time. So that's maybe a shorter version of saying something that I, being a more comprehensive completist, have chosen to call it or translate it as. So Kung Fu is something that I apply to my Tai Chi Chuan. Kung Fu is something that I apply to my sitting meditation. To my sneezes. I had a little bit of sunlight coming just into my eyes a little bit there. Thus, it triggers the sneeze. So often what happens in a class is the Sifu, the instructor will say, practice such and such, maybe demonstrate something and teach the drill or show the strike or the stepping or the sequence or the bit of choreography and the form or pattern. And then the students will practice. And what I'll find is students will get this sense that, well, I'm done. I'm coming to understand it. I start to feel like I did something, I achieved something, I felt some power, or I got the coordination correct or something. And then they may kind of stop and look around and wait for the instructor to say, here's the next thing, let's get on to the next thing. And I think generally the instructor will say, I know I will, I'm ready for you to be done. Let's finish up this sequence, finish up this set, finish up to the end of the room. That's the end of that line drill. Because now the instructor has an idea of the next thing to do. And so I'll see somebody practice something and then kind of hang out and kind of just stand there holding the focus mitt or watching other people practice. And I don't know exactly what gives them that idea, but there's kind of a sense to rhythm that maybe we're on the slowing down portion of this part of the class or this exercise. The thrill is gone, maybe, of discovery or understanding or power expression. Maybe the stamina is wilting. And I'll say to the student, have you mastered it? Which is a question to which there's only one answer, no, or perhaps no, of course not, or no, nobody ever does. I'll say, have you mastered it? And they'll say, no, and I'll say, well, keep practicing. The actions in the direction of the destination of mastery, when applied sincerely and with the entirety of the self, or what we'd call Kung Fu. So keep practicing. I'll interrupt. I'm the teacher in this example. I'll say stop. I'll say finish up. I'll say do 3 more and then bow to your partner. Or all right, guys, we're going to finish up class. A couple more hits and then let's put the bags away and line up or something like that. And so have you mastered it? No. Well, then let's keep working in the direction of mastery. Of course, it's possible somebody will say, yes, I have mastered it, I suppose. They may feel that way. They may be testing my argument or my logic, or just having a little fun, I guess. And my response to that, of course, is that, well, if you've mastered it, you can finally practice it. You've been practicing towards it. You've been practicing your development of it, practicing your understanding it, practicing your errors on the path to understanding and deployment of the technique. So if you've mastered it, that is amazing. First of all, tell me when your class is. I can't wait to sign up. But while we're here, we're in this class, you actually get to practice it properly, unlike all of the rest of us. So why would you stop now? You're the one that got it. In other words, whether or not you've mastered it, the answer is to keep practicing it. I mean, you can now finally practice it once you've mastered it. So don't just stand there after doing it in class. Wait to be instructed as to when and whether to finish up the exercise that you're currently directed to be applying yourself to. So this is Kung Fu in your martial arts, whatever they happen to be. In fact, you can look at it as Kung Fu in life if you would like. So, thank you very much.